Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Rang and I'm a current grade 12 student, and in today's video I'm going to be revealing which university I'm going to be attending this year. So before I get started with the elimination process, I thought I would just kind of go through all the programs and universities I applied to. So I think I applied to 6 different universities and then 8 programs. I applied to Guelph's Animal Bio and Biomedical Science. I applied to Western and Queen's General Science. I applied to McMaster's Life Science, as well as Waterloo's Life Science, and then McGill's Life Sci Biomed group, and then their Biocomputational Science group. So the first university that I'm going to be taking off my list is actually McGill. I actually got rejected from both of the programs that I applied to, which is kind of unfortunate because I really wanted to go there. But yeah, walking into the application process, I kind of knew I was going to get rejected already because I knew my grades were not like above the admission cutoff. So yeah. The next university I will be crossing off my list is Waterloo. I applied to this school kind of as a safety. At the time, I had this like theory where I wasn't getting into any university, so I just applied this as a safety, and because I got into not just Waterloo, I will not be going to Waterloo. And now we're left with 4 universities, and honestly this was the time where I literally spent 2 months debating which university to even cross off first, and finally decided, and I decided to take Queen's off my list. Queen's is a very well-known and great school. I took it off because they did offer a good scholarship / bursary, but I just didn't see myself going there, and I didn't want to go to school just because for like the money and stuff. Since I'm going to be there for 4 years, I gotta enjoy being there, so that's why I crossed Queen's off my list. The next university that I'm going to be taking off my list is McMaster University. I was kind of shook that I got in. I did not think I was going to get accepted into this program in school, but I'm taking it off my list because although their program is really good, I think like a lot of people from my high school is going to that school. I know that's like not a huge deal, but I just want to start fresh, and like just knowing that there are people from my school that are going there kind of just makes it feel like it's going to be high school all over again. And I've been there many times for practices. I don't love the campus, not gonna lie. I think there's like a lot of construction there, so yeah, will not be going to McMaster. And now we're left with 2 schools, Western and Guelph. So I guess because I'm down to 2 schools, I thought I would just share like the pros and cons for both schools, and then I'll reveal which one I ended up choosing in the end. So let's start with Western, I guess. So I actually went to Western's campus about a week ago. Obviously I didn't tour the school because of COVID and everything, but we just kind of walked around the campus and looked at all the different, areas and the different facilities and buildings. So I actually loved the campus. It was gorgeous. It gave me that like castle vibe that I really like. Western's science program is great. I talked to someone that's actually in this program that's similar to the program that I applied to, and she said that the profs are nice, and everything's great. Like Western social life is great and everything. And I do like how she said she was going to send me her test banks the first year, so that's a bonus. I also liked how, because the program I applied to was a more general program, I could like kind of explore first year, because I kind of have a vision of what I want to do after university. But in case that changes, Western is a huge school and there's like a lot of programs there, so it's kind of easy to transfer. I have a lot of options to choose from. Western is a known school, so I guess it'll look good on like job resumes and stuff. And yeah, and then the cons for this is, I did say one of the pros was this general program, but the negative of that is because it's like a really general program, I guess going to what I want to do, which is to become a vet, might be kind of hard because the courses are super general and they're not relating to the career I want to do. And then I didn't like how the campus was so big. Like as I said last week, I went to the campus, and after 1 kilometer I was already like dead, so that's kind of a con. I also forgot to mention that I don't think Western has a synchro team, which was kind of disappointing because I really wanted to do synchro in university. So I did look into that, and I think they stopped their team like a couple years ago, but I could be wrong. And now on to Guelph. So like I said, I applied to 2 programs, animal biology and biomedical sciences, and I actually got rejected from biomedical sciences, which is okay because I wasn't planning on going to that program. And I was also offered a alternative offer for biological sciences. So the pros of this school were, first of all, the campus was much smaller than Western's, which I kind of liked because it would probably be easier to get around places. The campus wasn't as like extraordinary as Western's, but it was still super gorgeous. I like how this program that I applied to is kind of focuses really on like animals and stuff. Since I want to be a vet, it'll be like the courses that I take will be really useful for when I choose to apply to vet school. They offered a super good scholarship and bursary, so that's also a plus. And then they also had a synchro team. I actually DM'd their Instagram like last week, and whether COVID is still a thing or not, they're still planning on having a team, so that's good. Super excited for that. And yeah, so the cons for this is if I don't choose to pursue this career of a vet and apply to vet school, my program is kind of, I want to say useless, but for me, for what I want to do, it'll be kind of useless. And I feel like versus Western, their general science program would be much better to like be easier to switch out of the program and go into something else, versus Guelph doesn't have as many options to choose from, so that's like the only con. Okay, since I just listed the pros and cons of both schools, it's time to make a decision. After like, I don't know, 3 months of being indecisive, I have finally decided on what school I'll be attending, and that is Guelph. I'm going to be going to Guelph for their animal biology program, and I'm super excited. I love their campus, super excited to join their synchro team, super excited to meet everyone and start fresh. And hopefully after 3 years, I'll be going to vet school to become a vet one day. Thank you so much for watching my video. Make sure you give this video a like and subscribe, and hopefully you'll see more videos regarding my university journey. Bye!